My name's Shakira and I will be talking about an athlete's lifestyle, the effectiveness of communication and a career plan. There are different types of media that an athlete can use to communicate with people. These include newspapers, television, radio, internet, magazines and social media. Athletes may want to use the media for many reasons. These reasons include post-match analysis, to respond to a controversial incident, to promote ambassador work done by the athlete, and to enhance their own status and to attract sponsors. One of the interviews that an athlete can do is a television interview. Television interview can be done by the athlete after they have performed in their games. They would be asked questions about the game, about their performance, and if anything went wrong during the game, they would be asked about how they felt. This type of interview can be live, as they would give their honest thoughts and feelings. Another type of interview that can be done by an athlete is a newspaper interview. These interviews can be done by the athlete being asked the questions and have to tell them, or the athlete might have to write in their answers. Communicating with others. The significant others that an athlete might communicate with are public and fans, employers, coaches or managers, officials, agents, sponsors, and team colleagues. How do you communicate effectively? There are two types of effective communication. These include verbal and non-verbal. When communicating, you should avoid swearing and using slang, sarcasm, laughing and joking inappropriately, talking too much, rambling and interrupting. How should athletes prepare for an interview? They should think of the purpose, the audience, they should rehearsal, and they should use scripts if it's pre-recorded. The importance for planning a career in sports. Athletes should be prepared for becoming a professional athlete and what that might entail. The importance for planning a backup plan. Athletes should be prepared for any barriers that may cause them to end their career short. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis means strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. How does SWOT analysis help? It helps identify the athlete's strengths and weaknesses. It also helps the athletes to stay motivated. SWOT analysis of Marcus. His strengths are shooting and passing, but his weaknesses are dribbling and communicating. The opportunities that he can have are joining a football club and staying after training to practice the techniques. The threats are money, injury, and motivation. Goal setting. The smart targets for Marcus are to be able to dribble the ball without losing it during a game. How can Marcus improve his weaknesses? Marcus should be able to communicate during a game with his teammates when a defender is near them. He will do this in training during a defending and passing game. He will put in 100% effort in training. He will do this whilst doing a dribbling activity so he can concentrate on the ball so he doesn't lose it. However, Marcus needs a backup plan just in case barriers may occur. If Marcus doesn't become a professional football player, he would be able to become a football coach. The reason why he will become a football coach is that he already knows the skills required in football. He would also be able to teach them to people. He would also be able to help them in their improvements because he once had the improvements that they may have. To be able to become a football coach, he would need to be able to get his level 2 badges.